The letter said final notice. That was the part that made her freeze. Not the hospital logo, not the due date, the words final notice. The balance said $970, and the letter made it sound like the next step could happen fast. But before she paid, she noticed something that did not fit. Her insurance EOB showed the same date of service, same hospital, same claim, but the patient responsibility was $112.
So the question was not, do I pay the scariest letter? The question was, why does the hospital final notice not match the EOB? This is where many people panic pay, because final notice sounds final. But in medical billing, final notice does not always mean the account is correctly updated after insurance. Sometimes the notice is real. Sometimes the balance is old. Sometimes the payment posted, but the adjustment did not. Sometimes the statement was generated before the account caught.
So she built a simple paper trail. First, she matched the date of service on the final notice to the date of service on the EOB. Then she checked the insurance portal. The claim status said processed. That mattered. Because if the claim was processed, the next question was whether the provider account reflected that processed claim. Then she looked at the EOB line by line. Billed charges, allowed amount, insurance paid, adjustment, patient responsibility. The EOB said her responsibility was $112. The final notice said $970. That mismatch was not something to ignore. It was also not something to solve by guessing. So she called hospital billing with the documents in front of her. She did not say, "I can't pay this." She said, "I received a final notice showing a balance of $970. My EOB for the same date of service shows a patient responsibility of $112. Can you verify whether the insurance payment and adjustment have posted to my hospital account?" That is the sentence that matters, because it moves the call away from fear and toward reconciliation. The representative checked the account history. The insurance payment had posted, but the adjustment had not updated before the final notice was generated. The final notice was based on an old balance. The corrected balance was $112. Then she asked, "Can you place the account on hold while the corrected statement is issued? And then, can you send the corrected balance in writing?" Because a phone call can calm you down, but a written correction protects your paper trail. That is the move. Do not ignore a final notice. Do not assume it is wrong, but do not pay it automatically just because the wording is scary. Match the date of service, find the EOB, check the insurance portal, ask whether the payment and adjustment posted. Request the corrected balance in writing. If the EOB tells a different story, slow down before you pay. This is the Healthcare Money Map. Healthcare paperwork explained simply.